What's up guys, Mike from Rockville, and today we are going to be talking about something that can add an extra layer of magic and intrigue to your events and videos, and that is haze and fog machines. But first we're going to go over what the difference between the two machines are and which one is right for you. Don't understand? Let's get to it. So first, let me help you understand the basics. Now, before you go and pick one of these machines, you're gonna actually wanna have a clear understanding of what haze and fog machines do. Both of them create an atmospheric effect, but there are significant differences in the way they work. Haze machines produce a fine mist of tiny particles suspended in the air. These particles are extremely small, creating a subtle and even effect that enhances lighting and adds depth to your space. Fog machines, on the other hand, emit a denser and more opaque cloud of larger water droplets. This creates a more mysterious and dramatic atmosphere. Furthermore, these machines use different haze and fog fluids to achieve these desired effects. Fog fluid produces a denser fog that can obscure vision and add drama to a scene, while haze fluid produces a fine mist that enhances lighting without reducing visibility significantly. And both of these effects of fog or haze are essential tools in the world of video creation, stage production, and live events to create memorable experiences for the audience. And I cannot reiterate this point enough, you should only use haze fluid with a haze machine and fog fluid with a fog machine. Using haze fluid in a fog machine could clog the unit and could also create a fog that is not consistent with its design. Similarly, using fog fluid in a haze machine could create a denser fog that is less subtle than the mist that a haze machine is known to produce, defeating the purpose of enhancing your lighting. So now that you understand the basics, when should you use a haze machine? Well, haze machines are excellent at enhancing your lighting, like making your par wash and effect lights stand out, as well as making lasers and beams more visible. And they also add a sense of depth and volume to your space. Haze machines are commonly used in concert halls, as well as musical, theatrical, and live performances, and in music videos to create that ethereal ambience that we love. The fine and even mist that a haze machine produces makes stage lighting and laser beams pop, giving a magic feel to the environment. So now that you have an idea of how to use haze, when should you use a fog machine? Well, seeing as these machines produce a denser cloud-like fog through bursts of smoke, they're perfect for creating a sense of mystery, suspense, and dramatics. And fog machines can act as a more independent or standalone effect, whereas haze is often used in conjunction with other effects like lighting. Fog is often seen in haunted houses, in horror movies, or on the dance floor to give way to exciting moments that are happening. Since the thick fog that a fog machine produces can obscure vision, you can use this to play around with your lighting to get a more dramatic effect. Fog is definitely an excellent go-to tool to create dramatic, exciting, and suspenseful moments. Now that you know how both a haze and a fog machine works, let's talk about how you can choose the right machine for your needs. Some things you'll really want to take into consideration is the size of the space you're in, the intensity of the desired effect you want in that space, and how easy it is to control the machine in that space. Remember, haze machines are often quieter and produce an even effect all throughout your space, while fog machines create that dense rolling cloud effect. When choosing a machine that's right for your needs, you're going to want to pay attention to the output rate of the machine, the heat up time, and the fluid capacity of the tank. Luckily, here at Rockville, we provide all of that information very easily in a wide variety of haze and fog machines that you can choose from. Most of our machines have different CFMs or cubic feet per minute output rates that you can compare to find the one that best fits your need and space. And some of our fog machines even include LEDs on them, so you can create an even more dramatic effect like a pyro effect, or even just have the LEDs playing in between the burst of fog. And on the bigger and even more advanced haze and fog machines that we have, they have a more detailed wired remote that allows you to control different parameters like fan speed, duration, output, interval, the timer, continuous, and manual fogging or hazing. And remember, you want to use haze and fog machines as different tools in your toolkit. Just like a painter would use different brushes to get different desired effects in a painting, you can use your haze and fog machines for different effects or one giant effect altogether. Now that you've chosen the machine best for your needs, let's talk about some tips to get the most optimal use out of it. Tip number 1 is to always make sure you have proper ventilation. Ensure that the venue or shooting location you're at has proper ventilation to prevent any oversaturation of the air. This makes controlling the desired effect much easier. The second tip is to use high quality fluid. Use high quality fluid specific for your machine to ensure consistent output and prevent any clogs. For all Rockville Haze and fog machines, we always recommend that you use the specified RFJG and RHF fluids because these are super high quality designed fluids. Tip 3 is to experiment with positioning. Experiment with different machine placements to get the desired effect coverage. This comes with taking the time to understand your output speed and heat up time of your machine. For fog machines, this can be the time between the bursts, and for haze machines, this is the time it takes for the haze machine to fill up the whole room. Tip number 4 is lighting synergy. Coordinate your lighting and light shows around the atmospheric effect that haze and fog produce for maximum effect. This can involve using your haze and fog machine in DMX mode, or it can involve just getting really good at using the timings on the wired or wireless remotes of the haze and fog machines. So hopefully this video answered all of your questions you might have on what the difference between haze and fog machines are and which one is right for you. But if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support tech team through phone or email. As always guys, I'm Mike from Rockville, and I'll see you in the next one.